Hey, my friends, how you doing? And welcome to a fresh week full of opportunities. Day 6 in our summer school and our content classes. Let me know how you've enjoyed the weekend, what you've been up to, and what did you get from last week's sessions. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, please smash the like button if you're enjoying these, and also tell me what questions you have. What do you need answering around content creation, social media marketing, and really building up your personal brand and getting it out to the world? Because I would love to help. That's exactly what these sessions are for. Because actually, you know what? It's difficult. The sun is shining. People are seeing new apps like Thread and things like that, and they're spending all their time on new stuff and out in the sun, and not on your content, not on your business. And the summer, we do see a slump unless you obviously have a seasonal or summer product type business. But if you're a coach, course creator, anyone in the online space who was building a personal brand, it can be a challenge. And what I tend to do is deep dive into our work so we can make sure that when September comes, because it's always a key pivotal time for us, that actually we are ready to go and help people. Today is one of the biggest things that I wanted to share with you about your content, your personal brand, your social media marketing. It's the biggest thing that most people miss, because a lot of people are going out with sales still. And it's like, oh my God, they get into the, what's the word I'm looking for? They get into that, I don't want to say desperation, but they get into that moment of like, oh, it's a big level of anxiety when people see this dip during the summer months. And it is normal, it is natural, just means you make other adjustments throughout the year to compensate for this, or even, should I say, prepare for this. But I have a question right now regarding today, so you can take something away. Are you overwhelmed with technology? I mentioned Threads, didn't I? Is AI literally going over your head? Is it like an OMG moment for you? With Threads, new app, I have some challenges with it. I see, actually, do you know what? You can't delete it because it's pulled in from Instagram, and that's some back end thing there. And then I ask the question, is Threads worth it? Because actually all you're doing is pulling people from other places, and you'll get a sort of resurgence because it's new and it's fresh. But if you're pulling people from Instagram and places like that, and your other contacts where they're seeing your content anyway, or they're in a place where they've seen your content but maybe don't want it anymore, and your engagement's dropped, what's Threads going to do long term? Is it a short term fix? Is it just that endorphin hit? Is it going to just raise your dopamine for a bit? I asked the question, but I want to share with you something that is never going away, that doesn't change. It only increases as AI and new platforms come in. Did you know that 80% of the internet lurk and stalk? They stalk behind new platforms. They watch what's going on. However, faces get an 85% engagement rate, get a 85% engagement score, and it goes up. You might have heard the term in the past, human to human connectivity. We use the term heart to heart. Why? Because every buying decision is emotional, and content is emotional, because we connect with a human, beautiful smiling face. Your AI technology is not going to replace that. It's not going to replace that. Threads and fancy new platforms are not going to replace that. People want human to human connectivity. We saw that during COVID. Communities blew up everywhere. So what am I going to share with you today? I'm going to share with you the power of your beautiful smiling face. I'm going to share with you the power of your personality, to share with you who you are as a human, and how you can use it in the world of social media so that you are not forgotten. Because we will forget something that we read on Threads. Okay, we will forget someone's curated AI landing page if it hasn't got a beautiful smiling face in it. Why? Because we remember images over words unless they are continually repeated into us. It's just what our mind is designed for. That's why when you go on something like a Tony Robbins training course, what happens is it gets you to do certain things so that you recall more. What is it he says? He says, if you watch something, you might recall 20%. If you watch something and write something down, you recall something like 30, 40%. If you watch something, write something down, and use color, it's like 50, 60%. If you watch something, you write something down, you're jumping up and down, you're being immersive in the moment, you recall something like 80% of it. So it's no, what's the word I'm looking for now? It's no secret. It's no mystery as to why faces are recalled and get a higher engagement score, 85% plus. So what can you do to show people that you are a human? What can you do to show people you are a human? Well, you might come on here and live stream a positive experience, a story that'll take that, because we love story and we already know that we retain stories, we tell stories, we watch a program because of a story. We won't necessarily recall a sales pitch because we're being sold to, but if that sales pitch has got a story and it's got a higher chance of being successful. So might be a positive experience that you share. It might be a fun story you share. One that I love to do, and it shows a little bit of my personality and who I am, is share music. So today is Monday. It's the first day of the week. Do we want a sales pitch? No, we don't. Do we want a social media post saying buy my product? No, we don't. But do we want something that can keep you front of mind and me front of mind, that will create some connectivity? Absolutely. During COVID, Tea with Steve was my old Facebook group. We had a lady in there who created a playlist of all of our favorite songs. It was a really, really high engaged social post. And what happened was a lot of us came together to actually record a song. Unfortunately, due to internet lag time and Zoom, we couldn't get that right, but we had some fun. And it was George Ezra's Shiny Happy People. And we were all on Zoom. My laptop was over there at the time. There's about 30, 40 people on there. And people, because some people watched, most people were joining in and singing. And we just ended up in fits of laughter because the timing was out. And we all sounded pretty dreadful due to that. Some of us were good singers. Some weren't so much. So I ask you today, what song can you share on your social media to share some of your personality, or to share your mood, or the season that we're in, or an experience that you've had over the weekend? Nostalgia is a huge thing for pulling things forward. So can you share a song? Can you share a few lines from a song? Can you share an album cover that brought something back to you? There is so much out there to do with music. Why? Because it's emotional and it will keep you front of mind, and it won't be like you're ramming sales posts down people's throat. It might be that you have a picture of your product, if we're going to go in the sales line, but you might run some music over that, and it might be a summer tune, something just to get people in the mood. But you know what? Show people you're a human. Share your favorite song, your favorite playlist, something for back when you were at school, a throwback, some nostalgia. Why? Because it keeps you front of mind and it pulls people towards you and creates a connection. People will remember it. And also, if it gets engagement, it pushes you up in the algorithms and all that funky stuff that people like to talk about and blow our minds over. But at the end of the day, if your post is popular, people will see it. So why not share something fun that connects to your business, to your heart, and to your audience? So let me know what your favorite songs are in the comments. Just share with me first song that comes to mind. Throw it in the comments, and I'll pull the links from YouTube, and we'll build our own micro playlist in this post today. Guys, have an amazing rest of your week. Come back tomorrow for more content ideas so you can get started and stay front of mind during our challenging summer months, but happy summer months, because we're really raising our vibe, my friends. We're raising the vibration of our content this summer. Take care. Have an awesome rest of your week. Much love. Big Daddy out.